This week's assignment's vision statement with a photograph. Let's talk a little bit about a vision statement. It's not a marketing tool. This is not something you need to even share with anyone. This is your personal vision statement. I've seen them as short as one line. I've seen them as long as 3 or 4. I've talked to photographers who have vision statements that they constantly refer back to, as I do mine. And I know photographers who have never really formulated one in their head, but when you talk to them about their vision, it comes out. Now, we hear a lot about elevator pitches and mission statements and those things, and this is really not what this is. This is a vision statement for you. Gary Winogrand said, "I photograph things to see what they look like as photographs." Could be just that simple, couldn't it? I have something that means a lot to me. It may not be as easily understood for you. It may be a little cryptic, but it's there on the page for you. And I want you to think about your vision statement. What is it you want to do when you pick up a camera? Is it just simply to take pretty photographs of nature? Is it to convey an emotion that you feel? Is it to change the perception of the viewer of the subject they're viewing? Somehow you have a reason to pick up that camera. We are commercial photographers, so there's going to be a whole lot of times when we pick up that camera to make photographs of stuff that we don't really feel terribly connected with. We're not talking about that type of vision. If I'm shooting toasters for a bank giveaway, I'm not really pulling my vision statement together there to make that. I'm providing a service for my client. But when I'm shooting anything more personal, or when I have a chance to do something on my own, I have a vision of what I like to see. And I see these things, these subjects, these gestures and mannerisms. I see these as I'm out in the world, and I want to photograph them, and I try to photograph them whenever I can. I mean, I just bought a little camera to take with me so I can try to catch those moments, and not use the big DSLR for those little tiny fragments of the world that I like to catch. But when I have the big DSLR, I do that as well. I have mine on a little laminated piece of paper in my camera bag, and I look at it almost every time I pull my bag out. And it just reminds me and refreshes me of my personal vision. And I start to see things based on that vision as soon as I put it into my brain. You know, we focus on those things that we think about. Your personal vision statement can help you focus, no pun intended, focus on that part of the photographic process that you enjoy the most, the vision that comes back. Look at a lot of photographers in the next couple weeks. I want you to really click through and look at photographers. Photographers you may not even like, photographers that you love, photographers that you're not crazy about that style at all, but you recognize the talent that goes into it. I'm that way. A lot of the photographers that I look at, a lot of photographers that I look at are not photographers that I want to emulate at all. I mean, I have no interest in doing that type of photography whatsoever. But I love to look at their vision because it's so interesting and concise and consistent in so many ways. So that's our assignment for this next Project 52 2013. Number 2 is to do a vision statement. Really work on it. Get over in the Flickr forum. Post it. Get feedback from folks, whatever you want to do. Make sure that you have kind of an idea of it. Keep it short, 3 sentences, probably max. 1 sentence is great. And then tie an image that you've done that you feel really, really associates that vision statement with your image. Okay? So tie them all together, an image. I don't want anything from the archives, nothing you shot last year. Shoot it specifically for this assignment, please. That's what we're going to do this year. We're not going to pull from the archives. So that's our job. Vision statement, photograph tying with it. Okay? See you on the boards.